Boys and girls, and everything in between and out of that. Welcome back. I am tired. I am sore. But I am vibing. We're gonna be playing Stellaris today. Because new DLC. New DLCs. Well, hey, pretty simple actually. Nothing crazy on that front. But yeah, we're gonna be doing that. And I am excited to see how this goes. So, without further ado, because I don't have much of an intro, and I don't think there's anything I need to get off the agenda. I don't have a god cat with me currently, but we continue. Go bottom right game. Oh, god cat's walking out that way.
Permanent communications have been established with an alien empire. Battle debris secured.
Hello, average mahjong newbie. Good afternoon. You don't need to compliment me. I know who you are now. Speaking of which, I'm wearing the shirt that I was complimented on 3 years ago, and I still remember that compliment. Just a fun little fact about that.
System reconnaissance completed.
But hello, which one do I call you? Do I call you average, mahjong, or newbie? You'll never know who I am. I know exactly who you are. Don't even try this nonsense. I know who you are. Nice shirt. I appreciate it. I guess I can just go down the supremacy tree quickly. Or I can go down enmity. Yeah, let's go enmity.
Available.
Okay, so I will see you later, beautiful. Okay, thank you. Thank you, average mahjong newbie. Have a good one. Do I vassalize or make tributary? Oh.
Moist.
I hope that was worth it. I'll make you tributary. Makes sense. Not here to control their politics. I'm just here to take their money because they deserve. Because I deserve to rule.
Standing by to commence offensive operations. Weapons free. Repeat, weapons free.
Give me your money. Give me your money. Give me your money, give me your money, give me your money. Give me money, give me money, give me money.
Engaging enemy station. New sitrep. Permanent communications have been established with an alien empire. Fleet lost.
What do you mean, fleet lost? What is going on with
Science
this
division
thing?
report success.
Wow! I wonder if they took the unyielding trait. That thing was not following. Huh. Very interesting. Who declared me a rival? Oh, you. Well, 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 look at what the cat dragged in. Well, he just actually came in. So, hello, Starry. How are you? Hello.
Engaging enemy station.
I decided something. Ooh, what did you decide? I am curious.
Fleet action underway. Tracking spaceborne life form.
I decided that you need a theme song. Sure. Unfortunately, people don't really... I don't really have a theme song. Not because I don't want one, but more along the lines of,
Science division report success.
like, nobody is going to make one for me, and I don't care to commission one. Like, I'm commissioning new art for the channel. I'm not going to use AI on this channel. Professionals have standards.
Science division report success.
Professionals have standards.
Engaging enemy station.
See what they come up with. Yeah. Oh wow, there's 2 planets in here. Well. Moving for the kill, Volius Delius. Moving for the kill. Move! Murder!
Spaceport reports enemy contact. Spaceport lost to enemy action. Station reports enemy contact. Fleet action underway.
Oh, we got problems at home. Go. Go.
Spaceport reports enemy contact. Engaging enemy station. Ground forces are dropping on target.
I have to be at work at 5 a.m. tomorrow. What do you do for a living? I actually don't know this. If you don't mind me asking, what do you even do
All
for a
sword
living?
ground elements are dropping on target. Fleet action underway.
Professional aerial acrobatics. I feel like that may be a lie. I don't know though. I just have a feeling that may be a lie.
Spaceport reports
I work
enemy
for a company
contact.
that goes background checks and license verification for the medical field. Ah, I see.
Spaceport lost to enemy action. Recon pass completed. Fleet action underway. Engaging enemy station.
But I'm trying to build a photography. Oh, come on! Really? My head scientist. Okay. New guy. And I have a photo shoot tomorrow, so that means the first job needs to be even earlier. Fair enough. Well, I wish you the best of luck with your photography business. I would like to be able to do this full time. No problem. It's funny, one of the most motivational shows I've ever watched was Zombie Apocalypse movie, anime. It's just like, the world could end any day. Like, don't worry about it. Just try to figure out what you want to do with life. As best you can. I appreciate that. Okay, negotiate agreement. I like all of these words. DNA tithe. This term dictates whether or not the subject sends samples of their DNA to their overlord. What? What? That's something. Okay, what happens when the month ticks over? Oh, there go. Look at that economy. I can focus so much more on both. I can focus. Aqua, excuse me? Yeah, it's just. Let me sample your DNA. It's like. What? I'm gonna need you to explain that one.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Alright, when can I go to war with you? 2241? So in a year's time. Maybe think of the pitch perfect play on the word when you say, excuse me, if you needed context. I've never watched Pitch Perfect. I have never seen Pitch Perfect, so like acapella, fair. I have never been with Ubu Driver. One of my favorite rom-coms is Head Over Heels. And also Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I don't know if I've seen that one. Essentially, Mr. was good, yeah. Essentially, the idea is a lady is like trying to do something different with her life, just going through the motions, and she moves into an apartment with a bunch of like a bunch of models, and she's trying to adjust to life with all these models. And then whilst she's in that, across the street she sees a murder happen, and now she's trying to prove that the guy's a and nobody believes her. So yeah. The proposal's great. I remember as a kid that awakened something in me. There was one scene in that show that just awakened something in me.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
And they collide. The sound they make when they collide is etched into my brain.
Standing by to commence offensive operations.
Exactly. It's comedy gold, but my god, is it etched into my brain. And he asked why she... Like I said, everything about that scene awakened something in me. Everything!
Engaging enemy station.
It may be a movie night. I want to watch it again. That'd be interesting thing to set up, I guess. Have you seen The Ugly Truth? I have not. It's top tier. Why would I like it? The question is always not if I would like it, but why. Also, it is very easy to outpace the AI in terms of early game shipbuilding. Ah, I see.
Fleet action underway.
It has Gerard you had me at Gerard Butler. Daddy? Daddy where? Come on, Daddy. I actually watched a movie, an older movie, with a much younger Gerard Butler. Very interesting to see how he hasn't changed at all. It's, Reign of Fire was the name of the movie. Yes! He is also in the Phantom of the Opera. Very good movie. Very, very good movie. That I have seen.
Tracking spaceborne
because
life
I'm
form.
cultured. It's the Phantom of the Opera is there inside your mind.
Engaging enemy station. Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Did I already lose my... I did. I lost my experimental cruiser already. Haha. Oh, Christ.
Skywatch has sighted a spaceborne life form. Spaceport lost to enemy action. Fleet action underway. Engaging enemy station.
I wasn't expecting an alien hive to be there. Alright. We might just want to build up a bunch of armies more, just in case.
Fleet action underway. Engaging enemy station. Anomaly found. Anomaly found.
Alright. Oop, oop.
Fleet action underway.
Oh, come on. I hate when this is allowed.
Engaging enemy station. Ground forces are dropping on target.
I feel like I'm actually getting better frames today, actually. Which is great to hear.
Council agenda ready.
Ground forces are dropping on target. Science Division reports a new breakthrough. Engaging enemy station.
This isn't looking too hot for you, mate.
Recon pass completed.
Oh, I don't oh, I need extra. work. I mean, I can just build another one of these, I guess, for now.
Science division.
There we go. Waiting for that tech.
Ground forces are dropping on target.
Thanks, bud! Couldn't have done it without you. How much do I make?
Science division report success.
That's a lot.
Anomaly found. Fleet action underway.
Because I'm a nice overlord, I have decided to help you. I will remove those pesky void worms for you.
System reconnaissance completed. Inbound message traffic.
We have a trade deal with them for a while. But they're probably going to expand to my borders eventually, so I don't have to worry all too much. They can just expand to me and then I can turn on them. I've got a good base of vassals here, so I want to start optimizing my buildings. Hello, Cthulhu Collector. Greetings to you. How are you? Good, found out that habitats are way simpler now. I mean, habitats weren't that complicated? Question mark? I don't know. Ah, fair. I'm learning that the AI is pretty easy to overwhelm. They have a harder time getting off this system. Like, they have a harder time jump-starting their economy. Or at least their alloy economy, like their special goods economy. So if you get the jump on alloys on them, you can overwhelm them pretty easily.
Inbound message traffic.
Yeah. We're just going to keep it.
Special project complete.
Whoa. I need to fix that Unity, I guess. How is a multiplayer on here? NDN Medicine Man. From what I understand, the past 2 days, not great. And like, on day one release, so bad that literally unplayable. But I haven't played multiplayer. I did find out really broke. Actually, did they fix it today? I'm curious. You want to see something broken, Medicine Man? If it still works, if they patched it. Yeah, exactly. The other P. Let's go. Let's see if this is still as broken as it is. Alright, let's let the monk take over. Ha 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 ha! They fixed it! Ha 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 ha! They fixed it! How does it work now? I do think a game that when everyone starts with Citadel Storm would be interesting. Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, they fixed it. Sadness! They fixed it. It was inevitable, but they fixed it. Still, 59% job efficiency is powerful. Like, that's pretty good. So, yeah, they I just got the game, so I was trying to see what it is about. Worth it, Lamau? Ooh! Ooh, buddy. Okay. I have been playing this game since release. I am an old timer. This whole thing here used to be very different. I've had to relearn this game 3 or 4 times. But I love this game. This is one of my favorite strategy games of all time because of how open-ended it is. You can do it meta. You can turn it as a pure strategy game. You can turn it into a pure role-playing game. The choice is yours. There's a lot of ability to make it how you want to play. Don't let anybody tell you how to play this game. Also, crime is rampant. Huh. Maintaining crime is more about the RP. I like the meta a little bit. But yeah. Yeah, so, for example, this empire here, the Initiative, is my favorite empire I have ever built. It was the first empire that I've ever made myself. With its own backstory, with its own things and stuff like that. And over the years, I've tweaked it to keep up with the times, right? It used to have the Mechanist origin, but then the Synthetic Fertility origin came out, so I took the Synthetic Fertility. But, yeah. Do they capture monsters under the nose of the Slayer? No. No, they do not. However, there is a Doom reference in this game, but you have to play Knights of the Toxic God. So, yeah, the Initiative is always, like, anytime I play a new patch, anytime I play the Initiative and see how well it stacks up. Because the Initiative, anytime I've played them, has always been, in terms of sheer power, anywhere from B to A tier. Right? Last patch, it was this close to S tier. Yesterday, it was beyond S tier. Like, so goddamn broken, it wasn't even funny. If you like any of the other Paradox games, like Hearts of Iron 4 or Crusader Kings 3, I think Stellaris is simpler.
However, they've made planetary management a wee bit more complicated just because tooltips are kind of ass. But I find Stellaris to be simpler than a lot of other Paradox games. Kind of everything meshes together. The core mechanics, people read the tooltips. I read the tooltips. Everything meshes together in this game. The core, and then everything outside of that. Did they fix the tutorial? I don't know. I haven't played that. I haven't played the tutorial in ever. Period. Just never. But yeah, everything meshes together, and for the most part, core elements are the same. At the end of the day, it's Excel spreadsheet. Your resources are how you're going to function. Your resources at the top are all you need to function, right? You want to make numbers either as high as they possibly can get, or just above 0, depending on what resources you want. Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's an RTS. It's an RTS, real-time strategy. It's a real-time strategy 4X game. But yeah, they fixed it. They fixed it. But right now I'm playing the Civilian Star Regime. Very different than the Initiative, right? Different goals, different alignment, the different plans, a different way of building, a different way of... Yeah. Age of Magic, fair enough. These guys are hella violent, these ones. Also, my Unity died. My Unity. How is the space fights? The best way to explain the space fights is my number is bigger than yours. And then throw them at the enemy. There's not a lot of complexity when it comes to that. The complexity comes from what your ships do. What they're made out of. There's almost a rock, paper, scissors action going on in this game, right? If I go to the ship designer, you design your ships the way you see fit. Like, you actually design them and what's on them, right? Laser, and then you have the basic stats. Always pick spot, yeah. So, like, you can beat a person's fleet, even if you have a smaller number than theirs, because your fleet is optimized to kill them. For example, I'm just going to throw some information at you. I'm not going to go super in-depth with it. Lasers are very good against armor and hull, right? So let's, but not good against shields. So if you know your enemy has little to no shields, you might want to spec into lasers. And then, therefore, you'll be doing more damage. And if you know their attack type is kinetic weaponry, which is good against shields, but less good against armor, then you might want to build more armor than shields. So, the actual, like, positioning and fighting, there is a little bit of positioning and fighting, but usually only in the late game when you have battleships and you're basically trying to be in the same system as the people, but as far away in that system as possible so you can just launch bullcrap at them and just kill them as they try to get close to you. That's the only positioning you have to worry about, almost. But death stacks usually are the be-all, end-all. You can be sneaky, like you can try to drag and draw the death stack, enemy's death stack away. Can you show a space battle? Yes. Yes, I can. Off we go.
Reconnaissance completed.
Just wait for my ships to get there. It'll take... how many days? 170 days. So, I just know there's 2 red bogeys in here. I can't see them because my sensors can't pick them up. But as I get close, I'll probably be able to see them. This game hates to let me watch a fight every time I get a bunch of alerts to distract me. It's true. I tend not to watch fights because of the lag. You and I are not the same. So, from what I understand, the last time I saw this, there were 4K worth power of bogeys in here. There were 4K worth of power. My ships are 6.5K in this fleet and 5.7K in this fleet. So, this shouldn't be an issue for me. Especially since it's probably space fauna, but I don't remember. So let's see. When I jump into the system, I'll actually be able to see what they are. These are mining drones. I do really good damage to them, but they do really good damage to me. That's going to be how it is, but since I overwhelmed them 2-to-1, this shouldn't be a problem. I might suffer a few losses, but I'm not too particularly worried about that.
Fleet action underway.
And that was a space battle. You throw them at an enemy, and they do all the calculations and damage itself. You don't really control besides like when and where you engage it. Sometimes you want to engage in systems that benefit you. Well, that's just because I have lasers currently. Lots of times I use lots of missiles and carriers. They're my favorite. But sometimes the other form of strategy, you can also set their attack pattern. Yeah, it doesn't do much. Like, it is important, yes, but it's like, you're not actively doing it, you're doing it in ship creation. Same as how you're not, like, turning on shields, you're just putting them on the ships on ship creation. But yeah, sometimes the other layer of strategy when it comes to ship battles is where you're fighting. Right? You can try to drag them into a storm. Or you can drag them and fight them in a black hole. Or there's other systems that completely negate shields. So what you do is you get them into the system, their shields are completely negated. Yours might too, but you're probably focused on armor if you're dragging them into that system and then kill them there. But other than that, when it comes to the strategy, it's more about positioning and timing rather than where you're putting the guys. Positioning, timing, and what the guys are made out of. What the guys are made out of are more important than position and timing. Traffic. Just in general.
Inbound message traffic.
My big choice is set the BS and cruiser to artillery of carrier range. Is that Cosmic Storms enabled? Unfortunately, I forgot to turn it off. Yes, it is enabled. I forgot to take it off. Forgotten password. Your name is not Forgotten Password. It's Forgotten Password. What the fuck? I'm just... Your name is not Forgotten Password. It's Forgotten Password. Hello. But yes, Cosmic Storms is disabled. The worst DLC in the entire game, but god damn is it pretty! Look how pretty it is! I love it! Just too bad that the entire DLC I use of it are the civics! I only ever use the civics! And what a shame! You lol, 899 bucks for all the DLC? Yeah, it's hard. I suggest, like, getting the Battle Pass for a bit, and then see if you like it, and then get what you like afterwards. I'm the crazy guy that has all the DLC.
Recon pass completed.
Yep, yeah. Some the species packs, I bought them when they actually had use. Until then, I did not buy the species packs. I'm like, I don't care. You cannot pay me enough to care. Looks dope, I won't lie. Yeah, don't get Cosmic Storms. Let me run through. Let me double check and see. Let me double check. Let me give you the. Yeah, it's got good mods. Machine Age is great. Nemesis is fun. Apocalypse and Utopia are basically necessities. Leviathans you can skip, but Utopia and Apocalypse are pretty much necessary, at least in my eyes. I do like the big space markers. And then Synthetic Dawn is also really good too. Everything else you can kind of ignore. Machine Age is good. Biogenesis, I'm still holding out for this. I don't know yet.
Science Division reports success.
Hey, Starholds, nice. Scandalous insults. I've seen some good deals. I've seen some good deals on Humble Bundle back in the day on the DLCs. Yeah, they're okay. You know what's funny is I need Paradox to sponsor me. I can sell this game. We don't take her. She's like one of the worst Paragons in the entire game. Like, did they actually buff her at all? Man, spying would be so cool if it was useful. But the problem is if it was useful, it'd be too annoying to fight against. Wow, I don't know why we have this. I don't know why we can't do this properly. Thank you for all the wonderful information. I might give this a shot a little later. Thanks a ton for the great info. No problem. It is purely an RP thing. Find alien life. My guy! I own alien life!
Reconnaissance completed.
What? I basically only use spying for one
Recon
reason,
pass completed.
and that's to figure out what the level of
pass
these guys
completed.
are, so that I can see if I can vassalize them. That's pretty much it.
Inbound message traffic.
I usually just steal tech with spies. Even then, that's so tedious for me. Oh yeah, spies on primitive races can be good. To mess with them. No, there are not any aliens. Imagine being gaslit by an advanced alien civilization. Imagine them spending the time and resources just to gaslight you. No other reason, they're just there to gaslight you.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Council agenda ready.
They're just there to gaslight you. That and converting them to your ethics, that's also fair and reasonable.
System reconnaissance completed.
For the most part, it most definitely is. There is one, but you have to kill the Stellarite Devourer. You have to kill the Stellarite Devourer. If you can kill them, then if you're lucky, yeah, you get to blow up the star mission. Yeah, that one is spooky. That one can hit your world like a truck.
System reconnaissance completed.
Council agenda available.
Nope. Serve the order.
Permanent communications have been established with an alien empire.
You can now also steal population with... You can? Hold up! You can? Hello, Sentuzo. Chat! Oh, wait, is that because of the new Civic? Or is that, like, base? Not the Civic. Yeah, the new Civic. Is that the Civic, or is that base? Like, any Empire can do it. Not just the new Hive Mind Civic.
Recon pass completed.
Well, yeah, this Gene Stiller Civic has it, but can anyone else do it? That's the real question. Chat, I know what we gotta do! Fern, I know what we're going to be doing today! Just go in with the whole idea of stealing pops from spies. Kidnap livestock? No. Just kidnap everything. Just be the kleptomaniac civilization.
Get a ring world and just fill it up with like slaves. Or no, wait, oh, what are they called? Why am I blanking on the name? Not Durban assimilators. What's the other one? Rogue caretaker. You take the rogue caretaker civic and just steal everybody's pops under the rogue servitors, and you just like steal everybody's pops to pamper them. It's like, no, you can't take it. No, mine. That's okay. You basically turn the entire galaxy into a breeding ground.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough. Science Division reports success.
I woke up this morning learning that you can steal pops. Just by spying. This still sounds useless, but that does sound fun.
Construction complete.
I played as a pacifist-driven assimilator once. They only got their pops by the slave market. That sounds cute. Let's free the slaves. I mean, they are free. In my... I also like buying slaves as Cosmogenesis empires. It's like, you have freed us. It's like, I wouldn't say free, just more like under new management and just throw them into the synaptic lane.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough. Recon pass completed.
Once this guy takes Birkenmore, we are... Actually, I should probably start harming relations now. Declare rivalry. There we go.
Inbound message traffic.
I only saw this after I sent their main world once had the sun eaten by star devours. Oof. I think my luckiest thing is I've gotten the worm event 2 times in a row, back-to-back games. I think that was the luckiest I've ever been. The worm loves you. The worm. I got the Galvatron one time. Yeah. I mean, you can force that pretty effectively every game. It's just annoying that you have to keep doing it. I need trade, good sir. Ah, right. You don't like me. Wait. I can milk you. I can milk you. Why am I asking? Why am I thinking, oh yeah, let's be nice about this. I don't have such weaknesses. I am not playing a nice guy. I forgot I am evil. I forgot that I'm that in this game with this empire, I'm essentially a fascist. I had to make sure I was really careful and set that up so that I could not be clipped like that out of context. Oh, the end of the cycle. Yeah, good times, good times. I'm sure everybody loved the fact that you did the end of the cycle. I'm sure everybody loved that. 2254 and only 300 research.
New sit rep.
Yeah, exactly. And well, this is me wanting to conquer the galaxy. Like, this is my standard. I'm going to conquer the galaxy nation. Like, I'll show you my nations that I have that I keep between patches, between big updates. Because what happens is I'll delete everything except my main 4. It used to be only 3, but now there's 4 that I keep because I just particularly enjoy playing them. So the initiative, you've all seen this one. The things that have changed. Do you also force them into just about every game? Actually, I rarely ever see them. I generally don't want to face myself. These builds are usually pretty good. although the AI might struggle to play them. The initiative. Technocracy, Masterful Crafters, Egalitarian, Fanatic Materialist, and Synthetic Fertility with Intelligent and Natural Engineers. The things that have changed from the first time I played these guys. Masterful Crafters was replaced with Meritocracy. I replaced Meritocracy with Masterful Crafters. But I get Meritocracy later on. And then I switched from Mechanist to Synthetic Fertility when that came out. Other than that, this build has not changed much since literally 2016. This is the Empire you're seeing me play currently. This has changed a lot. But I always kept Distinguished Admiralty with Under One Rule, with all that sort of stuff. I used to have, what's that civic called? It's the one that makes all your leaders start off with 1 level higher. So you can start off with a level 6. Level 7 ruler. You start off with your main ruler at level 7. The main problem with that is you have no unity. Your leader just eats up unity like nobody's business. Oh yeah, the event with Universe Beta, that's the most broken event in the game. No, not Philosopher King. No, Philosopher King doesn't do that. Philosopher King increases your council level, not the actual level. That's the counselor level, not the actual level. It's not quite the same. I'm talking the actual level. You start off with an actual level 7 leader. And all of your, under one rule. Then we have the Omnian Link. Not much has changed with this little guy. He is just a tech rush build. And when Virtuality came out, they became better. Under one rule origin, yeah. And then the Kelzan Multiseller. Because it has the most interesting synergy for anything. Shareholder values, Mastercraft Inc., and post-apocalyptic. Along with, what is it? Oh, did they get rid of it? Wait a second. Hold up. Did they get rid of it? They might have gotten rid of it on this. There we go. I don't know why Radiotrophic was off on this thing. Yeah, just a Tomb World strategy. There we go. I don't know why that was off, but yeah, it's a Tomb World strategy. It's you freely terraform your worlds into Tomb Worlds and just build up and the economy on this bastard. They may not be the strongest, like, in every way, but their economy is second to none. There's nothing that I've never had an economy stronger than this. Yeah, pretty much. Like, even the initiative with them doing repeat text over and over and over again will never match what these guys can do in terms of economy. Like, these guys will pull from a planet more than any other things, and more than any other nation. I built Gaia worlds with plants.
Gaia Worlds are nice. They're not. I actually hate trying to work with Gaia Worlds. Give me my Echinopolis! Do not stand in the way of progress. Burn! Alright, buddy.
Standing by to commence offensive operations.
Time to soften you up a little
free.
bit.
Repeat, weapons free.
What you do is you go on and kill their fleet. 10 years later, you come in to vassalize them.
Skywatch has sighted a spaceborne life form. Skywatch has sighted a spaceborne life form. Recon pass completed.
Watch me commit war crimes.
Engaging enemy station.
I am here to commit war crimes. For I am Canadian, and that is within my heritage to do so.
Tracking enemy fleet.
Huh. I feel like that's a bug. I think that's a bug. They shouldn't be doing that.
Recon pass completed.
They have diplomats. They are a functional empire in every way, so yes, they do, but they shouldn't be using them.
Engaging enemy station.
Oh wait, does it take a month for them to cross over? It does! Ooh, they don't immediately go over. It takes them a month. Interesting. Cool. Sweet. Okay, I need to build up some stuff. Usually it's just do this or we will F you up and here's a reward that may or not. Believe me, there is no other... my initiative build attracts the Spiritualist Fallen Empire like nobody's business. And I fucking hate it. So much.
Science Division report success.
Hey, Archaeo Studies. Archaeo studies.
Engaging enemy station.
Council agenda ready.
Permanent communications have been established with an alien empire. Engaging enemy station. Fleet action underway.
The sunshine inside an age and the day was gone. Heated by the sun.
Engaging enemy station.
But yeah, we are going to kick some ass. I have noticed star bases are stronger. That's interesting.
Recon pass completed.
Maybe it's because I let half the fleet of the other fleet be eaten by Cthulhuids. Cthulhuids? You mean void worms, right? Cthulhuids aren't that dangerous.
Engaging enemy station. Tracking spaceborne life form.
Where? Fish where? Where's... I want to find their fleet.
Skywatch has sighted a spaceborne life form.
Oh, yes.
Engaging enemy station.
That was a high roll and a fucking half.
Fleet action underway.
Where's your cap? I'm coming for your booty. Where are you?
Engaging enemy station.
I require thine booty.
Completed.
Oh, there they are. There's your booty. Hello. I was waiting for you. Come here. Come into my fucking arms.
Action underway.
I used the biggest Cthulhuids to feed them. Ah, I see. I haven't worked much with bioships.
Council agenda available.
Alright. What was the fights on that? Wow. Wow. Okay, well, I guess I'll just keep continuing on.
Science Division reports success. Engaging enemy station.
Have you tried the living ships yet? No, but I do want to do the wilderness origin really badly. Man, these are all ass.
Inbound message traffic.
This screams hippie? Oh, now I'm curious.
Engaging enemy station. Permanent communications have been established with an alien empire.
Tree-hugging hippie type. Thanks for the stuff, you hosers. Change the voice and find out. I mean, I could just do this too. Because eventually I'm going to be having to play the Wilderness Empire, but I am curious.
The roots accept you. The vines welcome you. The stars are still deciding.
This is just as good as the Necroid.
First time users,
Oh!
the world beats in harmony.
Not! Give me that ASMR. What's this one? I'm good. Alright, so the best ones are still
Boundless horizons.
Materialist,
Learning opportunities.
Um,
Edge discoveries.
The blind masses must be led down
the Technocrat, the Necroid, and now we have
Dawn breaks and the world breathes.
so good.
Rocks tumble,
Xenophobe.
rivers
These alien savages must be taught to kneel when in the presence of their food.
I assume you're a fan of Warhammer 40k too. I am going to assume you're a fan of Warhammer 40k. I like the amoeba fighter squadrons on ships the most, as they're secretly strong, especially when playing with a hive of parasitic drones. They perform then the best level 3 fighters, especially in repeatable research. Yes, but have you considered I play more Xenophile? I play Materialist. Just give me tech. I require the tech. All I care about is tech. Give me tech. Give me tech or give me death. That is all.
Permanent communications have been established with an alien empire.
Where are you going to run to, big boy? Where are you going to run to?
Action underway.
Oh, I should have. This was bad. I needed to heal up my ships. I didn't realize how bad
Science
and
Division
low they were.
reports success.
That was my bad. My one big screw up with bioships is playing with the civet that lets you reanimate the. I invaded a home system in the fight and I didn't have enough food for the ships. Yeah. I like not having to worry about the food resource ever. Why do you think I like machines so much? Yeah, I am struggling to get tech without focusing on it. But I'm sure there is. Like, I'm sure it's been buffed. Ironically enough.
System reconnaissance completed. Spaceport lost to enemy action.
Now with all the fixes, I want to do my initiative run and see how well it goes. How long are these guys disappearing for? 2 years. 1 year. Okay, well, guess we're here for a while.
Science Division report success.
Yeah, but they still need to be balanced.
Recon pass completed.
Alright.
Skywatch has sighted a spaceborne life form.
I also, don't quote me on this yet, but I think gene clinics are finally good. With the way the new pop system works, I think they're finally good. This gives me 20% pop growth speed.
A new breakthrough.
Supposedly.
Taking evasive action. Permanent communications.
I'm gonna dismiss this one. Because I'm not sure how long we're gonna play this Empire. I think this Empire is still just kind of as bad as it was. Like, this Empire is not good. It can be fun, but it's not very great. It just relies on early game rushing and taking down the enemy.
Science ship reports an inbound message traffic.
Was that the Preaky T? There's no way that was a Preaky T, right? There's no way that was a Preaky T.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
My precious.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough. Ships refitted. Ships refitted.
Is there a difference in consumer good production between artisans, artificers? Yes, 100%. So, for one, artisans produce more consumer goods than a regular artificer. Like a base artisan produces more consumer goods than an artificer. They also produce more trade value. There is a reason why Masterful Crafters was one of the best. I'm not sure where it stands right now. I still think it's really good, but it's been really good and pretty much any empire can use it. If you don't know what civic to take, well, and some engineering, that's new. That's new. It wasn't like that previously. That's new. So, if you don't know what to take, Masterful Crafters is always good. Masterful Crafters is especially it's just really fucking good.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Hey, cruisers, would you look at that?
Construction complete. Construction complete. System reconnaissance completed. Permanent communications have been established with an alien empire. Inbound message traffic. Tracking spaceborne life form.
Council agenda ready.
I'm going to be really sad. I wished I could just ascend a little bit faster. Yeah, it's a Preaky T. The Preaky T are in this galaxy. Yay. Yay. Hello, Preaky T. You fucking psychopathic geckos. Not the psychopathic geckos. Anything but the psychopathic echoes.
Skywatch has sighted a spaceborne life form. System reconnaissance completed.
Vassalize them. I don't think you can vassalize. I'm pretty sure you can't vassalize a fanatical purifier. You can only just remove them. I mean, what you could do is take it over and then release it as a, then release the sector as a vassal. That is the way, but you can't do it.
Permanent communications have been established with an alien empire.
You can't do it just from you can't get a war goal on them. You can only just have the eliminate threat war goal. Wow, could you imagine spawning here and seeing this as your one and only route in and out? Like, look at the spawn of that. You'd have all of this with an L gate as your only way in and out. Wow, what a choke point. God, I want that spawn. Why can't I have that spawn? Please, please, Lord, I only asked for one thing. Give me that spawn. Sure, but I don't like doing that. I usually take the hyperlane density and turn it down 1 point from 1 times to 0.75. And then that usually produces some pretty good terrain. Whilst also not, like, making choke points everywhere. It creates consistent choke points rather than every single time, right? That's what I like. I also have habitable planets on 0.25.
Council agenda available.
Ever crank the primitive races up to max and habitable planets down to 0? No, but I have been wanting to do a run where you play as a fallen empire, where you're the only empire in the galaxy, but you crank primitive races up to the max. And then you have certain rules as a fallen empire. Like, you play as the fallen empire to an extent.
Skywatch has sighted a spaceborne life form. Science Division reports success.
I've always I've seen that challenge played a few times, and I thought it might be fun to do. Yeah, I usually only play on smaller maps. I gotta get a better PC. That is on the goal and list to do, but I'm moving to a new apartment, and I have to worry about all that other stuff first. Then I'll go. Focus on society research, because I want to be able to modify my species, please. What the fuck are you doing? You're not allowed in here.
Spaceport reports enemy contact. Science Division reports a new breakthrough. Permanent communications have been established with an alien empire. Recon pass completed.
Hydrate and moist. I need to get stuff for that. I'll be right back. Behold the god cat whilst I'm out. Alright. Let us see if you're prepared for this.
Moist.
There we go. I hope you're, there are no refunds. There will be no refunds. Hi, Starry! How are you? I'm okay. What brings you here to our little chit-chat?
Science Division reports a new breakthrough. Ships refitted. Ships refitted. Inbound message traffic.
Oh, do you like me now? Oh, they like me now. Let's see. I enjoy your content, the witty banter, not being alone with my own thoughts. That is fair. Being alone with your own thoughts can be rather troublesome sometimes.
New sitrep. Inbound message traffic. System reconnaissance completed.
The few times I get to be allowed,
Are you sure they are your own thoughts and not some malevolent outside force? Yes. I used to have a malevolent outside force in my head all the time. And then I left the cult, and then I'm good. Some days are fine. Tonight, however, is proving to be difficult. Well, you're more than welcome here to hang out as much as you like. This is a safe place for everybody. Stay safe. And then just enjoy. I am here to... I've been lurking. That's fair. Sometimes just the music and just me pressing through tabs is good enough for people, which is honestly fine.
New sit rep.
I interact with people as much as they interact with me. Although, to be fair, my content usually is a lot better when I'm interacting.
Special project complete.
You're never spamming chat. You have never once spammed chat, Starry. There has never been a moment in the entire interaction I've had with you that you've spammed chat. You are more than welcome to talk. Sometimes it may happen that I may not be able to get to it because there's a lot of stuff happening. But to be fair, I'm pretty small right now. And I'm perfectly fine with that. But I will try to get back to everybody. I try to comment and I basically read back any comment.
Science
exactly. I respond to everybody. I enjoy chat. Give me the chat. I require the chat. Exactly. I'd be a big baby. Out of all the people that have come onto my stream, you are one of the biggest people that is allowed to yap as much as he wants. Yeah, it's okay. We all need we need some of that security. Starry-Eyed Tiger is great. When I returned to streaming a month ago,
recon pass completed.
They were there, and it was pretty poggers.
Council agenda ready.
When am I?
Construction complete.
Thank you, Cthulhu. Out of context, that's great. Hey, I want to build the Dyson Swarm on a physics star, but can only find one with 4 base physics. It's not the worst.
Construction
Thank you,
complete.
Starry. You're pretty poggers. It's not the worst. 4 base physics is not bad, comparatively. Generally, the most you're going to get is 2 to 20. 20 is like very rare, though. The question is, though, do you want, because at that point you're going to be producing a Dyson Swarm. A Dyson Swarm has, I think, at max 20 alloy upkeep. And if you're doing 4, you're probably going to have 120 physics. So do you want to pay 20 alloys a month for 120 physics research a month? I am.
New sit rep.
That's really what the question becomes.
I forgot that I have my armies just sitting over this guy.
Recon
Whoops.
task completed.
Whoopsie daisies.
Science Division report success. Standing by. to
Okay,
commence
so this is the
offensive
war
operations.
we need to win.
Weapons free.
Which we
Repeat,
should.
weapons free.
Like, we're going. They have no friends. If you visit the archaeological site with a message in the bottle, you might be lucky and find a deposit of rare artifacts on the sun and get some good rare artifacts with Dyson Swarm. My favorite, no, the best Dyson Swarm is the one where the traders give you both exotic gases and increase the rate of the sun. That's the best one. That's the best Dyson Swarm in the game. So not only is it a juiced up star, but it also gives you all the exotic gas you'll ever want. And I'm a fiend for exotic gas. Give me that exotic gas.
Available.
I require the exotic
Engaging
gas.
enemy station.
Council agenda available.
Yeah, I guess the strategic resources are so easy to get now.
Engaging enemy station.
You're right. You're right. There's no point in worrying about it. Have you noticed that some systems no longer even from the sun? There's always a chance that they don't. There's always a chance that they don't, even in the old patch. You have to research the anomalies in the system to get resources from it. Why does it take... I found a bug! Paradox, I found a bug! I can't colonize the planets! Paradox! Paradox, I found a bug!
Recon pass completed.
Paradox, get in here! Explain yourself! Right now! Paradox! It's like the same energy as Mom. Mom! Get this bug out of here!
Engaging enemy station.
Mom! There's a bug in here!
Science Division report success.
Ovinu Kalupun.
Oh, you have chosen to face me!
Action
We're the
underway.
adversary! Oh, you're dead! Have you tried settling with robots that don't belong to you?
Engaging
I need...
enemy station.
I think I read something that colonization is dependent on migration growth or something now. Yeah. I need more context, Zentuzo. Now I want to see what kind of put you can get with abilities to produce all 3 resources. I think well, it depends on a few factors, but I saw, like, a guy non-optimally getting, like, 200 of each strategic resource from one planet. It does cost a lot of minerals, but yeah, it's pretty easy.
Recon pass completed. Fleet action underway.
Usually, yeah. Yep. I mean, it's so easy to get strategic resources now. Which is kind of nice because, like, when you're playing a tall empire, it was super annoying if you didn't get the right stuff early. Like, if you didn't naturally spawn with exotic gases, your entire build was, like... Your entire tech rush build was well and truly fecked sometimes. It's like, ah, yes. I have all the tech, but I can't keep getting out. I need the... I love tech rushing, so the need for gases transcends everything else. I need those gases. Let us see where we go. I have not done this. Alright, so do we want purity, cloning, or mutation? Probably purity. It makes sense for RP reasons. And also just in general, like, I don't think mutation will make sense, and cloning, we only have 3 planets, so we don't need a lot of pops. Also, we got cruisers now. I require the purity of the machine. In this case, the body. Okay, seems like we're okay. I didn't like that one.
Fleet action underway. Station reports enemy contact. Fleet action underway. Engaging enemy station.
Mutation is really nice if you go extremely for habilitation. Then you benefit, especially if you go extremely for it. I think purity makes sense just because I have the traits. Where is the trait? Where is this trait? There we go, genome artist. I think purity makes sense for that. I think it synergizes pretty good with that. I got another one. Thanks for the collection, dumbass. Ooh, amenities are still really good here. Good to know. It's interesting to see luxury residences are actually halfway decent now. I think they're better than holo theaters, actually. At least for the math.
System reconnaissance completed.
The math isn't mathing sometimes, but I think it maths pretty good that time.
All sword brown elements are dropping on target. Skywatch has sighted a spaceborne lifeform. Fleet action underway. Engaging enemy station.
Haven't built a single holo theater in the game? Yeah.
Sword 1 actual
it's not,
reports
they're
all
not as
ground
good anymore.
objectives secured. Special project complete. Engaging enemy station. All sword ground elements are dropping on target.
I feel like AI gives up a little easier now.
Tracking spaceborne
Put it
waveform.
on. Imagine going to a resort world and there's like no entertainment. Just you go into fancy houses.
Engaging
That's
enemy
it.
station.
The fancy house is the entertainment.
All sword ground elements are dropping on target. Ground objective secured. Engaging enemy station.
Because with a lot of operability over 100%, but it's really nice, you can get the new element of job efficiency where you get more of an existing job slots. For example, instead of 500 people working on a 500 job slot, 1,000 can work out those 500 slots. Fair enough.
Council agenda ready.
Fleet action underway.
To be fair, I don't know enough about the Ascension Pass to actually know what's good yet.
I am still working that one out.
Station.
So, we'll get there. I just saw for RP reasons to take it, but...
Spaceport reports enemy contact. Engaging enemy station. Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
What do I want to grab? I could just grab, like, nationalistic zeal and get 10% naval capacity, but... Gotta pick one that gives me a commander. You know what? Let's just take it. I'll just take nationalistic zeal. Are the genomic researchers converted by a biologist? Yes. Yes, they are.
All sword ground elements are dropping on target. Ground objective secured.
Okay, is there any other planets that I'm missing? I don't think so. So there's yeah, that's probably that's the last planet. Eye of Ball.
Council agenda available.
Fleet action underway.
I'm doing better with Stardew. I knew you would like it. I realized it didn't really explore the menus much, and there was a big chunk of what I needed was. You just need to relax. Take it a bit slower. This isn't your first-person shooter nonsense. Oh, there's a more efficient path this way. There you go. Relax, don't do it. If you want to go through it, relax. Oh, I gotta hold on to this. Okay, let's see what the purity tree. This is the first time I'm seeing these ascension baths. I'm just curious. So, adoption leader lifespan plus 20%. Pretty cool. That works very well with our build. The left-hand side, genotype regeneration allows the assimilation of pops into or out of a hive mind. Positive organic can be removed. Okay, so very similar to the previous organic. Can ultra pop appearance. Okay, very similar to the previous one. Optimize neurology leaders. Ooh. Huh, that works. Interesting if you can get it early enough. This flexible tradition. Oh, and then 2 flexible traditions. Interesting. Okay, cloning. To fill it with fish and get more monies, correct. Clone vats. Evolutionary extrapolation. Medical workers are converted into genomic researchers. Okay. Locke's perfected clone army. Oh. Okay, so the different cloning and purity are quite similar. At least with the other stuff. Like, they're pretty similar. One focuses on pops, one focuses a little bit more on leaders. Okay. But they're pretty similar. Mutation. Probably purity. Leader starting traits. Unnatural selection. Mutation looks fun. Mutation looks like a lot of fun. Mutation with overtuned would be a lot of fun.
Engaging enemy station.
It's just like, yeah. It's like that fly in Epic, the movie Epic. There's like this scene where these slugs are talking to a fly. And like the fly, it's like, wow, what's it like having a short lifespan? It's like, oh, I am so glad that I would have done more with my life. And you just see it rapidly aging. Yeah, overtuned with mutation and just get all that nonsense where it's just like, yes, we are the most powerful pops alive, but we live for 2 minutes. The first 20 seconds of our life are devoted to learning everything we need to know. The next 30 seconds is making sure we have enough babies to carry on. And then the rest of our life is dedicated, the last minute of our life is dedicated entirely to whatever our job was that we learned the first 20 seconds for. Optimal society.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
It's like my body. That's why I love this origin so much. I will give you food. At least they make something of their lives. God, I wish it were me. I wish I could make something of my life. Okay, weird science. A rogue geneticist by the name of Vibius Occhius have been found conducting unsanctioned biological experiments, bypassing any safety guidelines. His goal was to create a race of superior beings who would embody the ideals of purity that we strive for. Instead, he birthed an abomination, a subspecies of short-lived creatures that share some aspects of our genetic profile, but are mostly disease-ridden horrors, are now withering away in our custody. Though, through study of their genetic makeup has proven fruitless, prognosis is terminal. Is that my main guy? That is mine. Yep. It's fine. It's fine. They're just people. They're just people.
Engaging enemy station.
We have lots of those. Why are we concerned about just
System
people?
reconnaissance completed. Inbound message traffic. Engaging enemy station. System reconnaissance completed.
Alright, and now we'll have added another fine addition to my collection of empires.
Skywatch has sighted a spaceborne life form.
And now what happens when the month ticks over? Glorious. Could you move the window so we can see the war progress bar? Oh. War over. But I'll keep that in mind. I can probably just go like... but it's really hard. If I do this. Is that better? How are we feeling about that, Chad? It doesn't matter now. I'm sorry. I'm like, this the least amount of action is happening at this part of the screen, so I'll put myself here. Okay, so we still need some rare crystals.
Skywatch has sighted a spaceborne life form.
Okay, so... I think we're going to stay with purity for now.
Tracking spaceborne life form.
I think we stay with purity for now. Just because we can. Who do I take on next?
Skywatch has sighted a spaceborne life form.
Oh wow, they're equivalent. Gonna take on these guys. Oh, there's Earth. But they're in a they're Federation Association. Ooh.
Tracking spaceborne life form.
Not actually in the Federation. I see. Opportunity.
Special project complete.
Ah! Ah! I think we need to finish this tech before we can carry on.
Permanent communications have been established with an alien empire.
I am hating this. I do not understand why they don't lower to a new strata. I dislike this.
Tracking spaceborne life form.
I also wish this, like, unemployment thing didn't show up. All the time. Yeah, I need gene dealing. But now I can hopefully build a bunch of science nonsense. Here, I guess. I'm curious how much science.
Science Division reports success. Tracking spaceborne life form. Science Division reports success.
Off you go. Hush, little baby, don't say a word.
Inbound message traffic.
Mama's gonna smack you with a new big bird. And if you're afraid of me, don't worry about nothing, because I'm gonna steal even more of your bullcrap. Because I am the pure and I am the best. You are the weak and you will be oppressed. Just dropping bars over here.
Science Division reports success. Tracking spaceborne life form. Inbound message traffic. Science Division reports a new breakthrough. Tracking spaceborne life form.
Superior individuals for a superior world. Yeah. Yeah, that seems about right. Wow. My lifespan has greatly increased.
Council agenda.
Keep it up. Keep it up. You sound like an old man searching for immortality. You know, I would be fine with that. Like, people are afraid of living for a long time. I am not. I am not as afraid.
Recon pass completed.
In fact, I'm not afraid at all. To be fair, I grew up in a cult thinking that I was going to live forever, but that's bullshit, and I had to come to terms with my mortality. That sucked! That sucked major balls.
Be advised, assailants are armed and dangerous. Getaway car is a black Pontiac Trans Am heading southbound on South Clark Street.
Skywatch has sighted a spaceborne life form.
I had to come to terms with my mortality at, what, 23? Actually, younger, 22.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Dismiss. I just want to finish this biomorphosis situation, and then I gotta go to bed. But I really want to know what happens. Oh, that's fair. 5 a.m. comes early. That's true. So I get +1 species traits picks. I don't think that matters all too much. So I'm choosing between Gale Speed 2 or Unwavering Aggressor. Probably just Gale Speed. And there's my ruler. These pretty poggers. Fair enough.
Tracking spaceborne life form.
Okay. In a few more months, we'll have advanced the situation a little bit faster. I'm gonna leave this running. I'll be right back. I need to go to the water. Do not ERP in my chat. And I'm back. Oh, I gotta pick a decision. We choose purity. And now with this also, since we're building habitat, we should be able to see what habitats are. I gained an appreciation for habitats. I don't know. I never really liked habitats until like relatively recently, so I'm curious how that's gonna go. Yeah, you need a Casus Belli on them. You still need a Casus Belli because they're considered a normal empire. It's weird sometimes. Oh, that's weird then. Just yell Paradox until they fix it. That's all you can do. Just yell at Paradox until they fix it.
Science Division report success.
That's also fair. Archaeologists have discovered proof of an ancient civilization from our ancestral homeworld. A long buried vault has been, and within there is startling evidence of past genetic experiment. Interesting.
Science Division report success.
This is some Warhammer. This is, especially since I'm playing as under one rule origin. That is some Warhammer 40k nonsense. And I am here for it. Per medical building tier, 5%. Oh, empire size from Pops. Pop purge speed. Yeah, this is the Warhammer 40k.
New sit rep.
Purity. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's reasonable. That makes sense. Oh, nice crisis. Is Satana? Yeah, she's some Burushiza. She's very strong.
Science ship reports enemy contact.
Welcome, Commander.
Just keep building, just keep building, just keep building, 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 building.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Some more equal. As a result of a focus on genetic purification, augmented citizens have begun to view themselves as inherently superior to the rest of the population. They demand shorter workdays, more amenities, a stronger political power due to the perceived superiority. Their increasingly aggressive rallies are causing significant. Their entitlement is warranted. Their entitlement is warranted. That's horrible. But we're gonna do it regardless. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I still do not the one thing I do not understand quite yet is how pop growth necessarily works. Like, inside and out. Like, I understand the basics of it. I still don't quite understand it inside and out for me to be like, yes, this is exactly what this does. I'll just see these numbers change and be like, cool, I got this many pops this month. Cool.
Inbound message traffic. Tracking spaceborne life form.
All right. We have become pure.
Our pioneers have made planetfall.
Well, it starts with bees and flowers. Correct.
Council agenda.
We will know what it means to be pure. Alright, let's get this council. Nice, nice. We have 10 trait points. Oh, yo, Bob, make me act up. Oh, erudite, fertile. Vocational yep, that sounds good. Definitely repugnant.
New sit rep.
Alright.
This should get interesting! Let's see how my economy does after this. Look at all those points!
Message traffic. New species variant available.
Looked rather boring. I just saw a whole bunch of this nonsense. Okay, wow. Alright. Well, that helped a little bit, I guess. We'll get there, though. We'll get there. Job efficiency or... Yeah, job efficiency. Look at that efficiency. Wow.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Wow. Might as well just take cloning, even though I don't intend to build anything with it.
A new world has been secured for our colonists.
Oh, neat. Can you not spec specifically onto science? Maybe I have to wait. Where is the medical center? And then we want luxury houses. I guess luxury residences don't exist on habitats.
Council agenda available.
Oh no.
Recon pass completed.
Oh no. Oh wait, I don't want orbital shipyard. Oh, it's bedtime already. All right.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Hey, deep space citadels. Neat.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Council agenda ready.
Hey, rare crystal mining. I needed that. Then I can throw on the crystals
Science
there.
Division reports a new breakthrough.
like that. All right.
Science Division.
I think it's time for me to go to bed. It's also 9:48. I don't want my neighbors to get mad at me. Thank you all so much for joining the stream. Oh. Exit for now. We will take this up another time. You can't choose for research. Otherwise, try city expansion specialized and put something on it for research. Yeah, you pretty much have to. It's okay. It's very similar to the old habitat system. You couldn't specifically do a research habitat without having to build the research district first. So that's pretty normal. So there's that. It's the same as the old habitats that way. It's just annoyingly convoluted in that respect. I wish you a good night too, good sir. I wish you a good night too. Thank you all so much for joining the stream. And I am going to be heading up, and I need to eat. I also need a haircut. Holy fuck, my hair. Thank you for the follow, Zensusu. Look at that. Look at that little guy. He go merp. I love them. I need one. The God Cat also bids you all good night. He's passed out. Even though it's a little bit hard to see, I cannot wait to be in my new apartment. Toodaloo. Have a good night. Bye for now.